Hi there, Rebecca here, your Vibe Mentor, bringing you another video to help you raise your vibration so you can live your best life. I had a fun experience with my son this weekend. He's 15 years old, and he taught me something which I am very grateful for. And it's kind of funny because we talk a lot about mindset and honoring your needs and being aware of your energy and how to direct your energy. And it's really surprising how what he taught me stood out as so different. And so he lives now permanently with his dad in Illinois. Just started that at the start of this year. So that's a new change. So I have to drive him back and forth every other weekend. And those drives actually end up being a really fun bonding time. And there's a lot of conversation. And sometimes he goes into topics that can create a little friction. But this time it was really, really enjoyable. And he brought up something that I just had to share with you. 15-year-olds help keep us young as we transition into a different phase of life. And so I'm really grateful for that. So his name is Nate. And Nate said to me, I had asked him to help me by mowing the lawn. It's November and, we shouldn't be mowing the lawn anymore, but it's been warm and I needed help. I've been really, really busy, and I have been putting in so much time and so much effort into building things that I will announce shortly, that I have probably gone beyond my limits and put in a little bit too much time and effort. And so I could really relate to him when I came home and I asked, why isn't the lawn mowed? I had asked you to do that. And it didn't catch it at first when he said to me, I got up a couple times and I really tried, but my energy, how did he say it, was really manic, and so I couldn't get it done. And at the time, I just kind of brushed it off. We're not going to make a deal about it. I don't get to see him very often, so I'm kind of switching more into nurturing love on you mode and not so much discipline. We'll let dad handle it, which I absolutely love because I'm more of a nurturer than a disciplinarian. So anyways, I just let it go. And then in the car later that night, as we were going back to his dad's, he brought it up again. I didn't bring it up. And he said, I had all the spoons and no F's. So you can fill in the blank there of what that F word is. I'm not a swearer. I prefer not to do that on this channel. But if you were to Google it, you would have to fill in the blank. And I said, what the heck is that? All spoons and no F's. What the heck? And apparently this is a thing of his generation that they talk about. And I was really excited when he explained what it meant, that to have all spoons means you have a ton of energy, and no F's means you don't have enough motivation. There's not the intrinsic motivation, the desire to get up and get it done. And I thought, what a kooky little way of teaching kids of that generation how to look at where you're at each day and why you may not have accomplished what you set out to accomplish. And so he explained to me that when you have all the spoons and all the F's, you have tons of energy and you get tons of stuff done, and it's actually probably a little bit even fun. If you have all the spoons and no F's, you have tons of manic energy, but you're just disorganized and you're all over the place and can't really focus, or you just don't have the motivation to get it done. And so you may get a little bit done, but you're really just not as effective as you would like to be. Now, on the other hand, if you have all the F's and no spoons, you also still have a lot of desire to get it done, but no energy to do it. And so you may not get as much done as you would like, or it may likely be painful to get it done. And so I really had to laugh that this is so funny that after everything that I've been teaching and sharing, that this is something new, that I should be checking in with myself, and we all should be checking in with ourselves every day to ask, where am I at? Do I have all the spoons and no F's today? Do I have some F's and not enough spoons? Certainly there are days where my to-do list is, bigger than this screen can show, and I don't get it done and I feel bad about it, or, I allow myself to put some pressure on, and I, have to be careful about the thoughts that I think and how I make myself feel bad. But it's like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you not checking in with yourself? And if you go into it knowing, if you start at the beginning of the day and ask yourself, where am I at? How am I feeling? And what are reasonable expectations for this day? That's life changing, right? Like if I know I have all the F's and no spoons, which is kind of where I've been in the last 48 hours, then I need to go easy on myself. I might need to take a nap. I need to adjust a delivery date, right? A due date that is putting so much pressure on me that I am red in the face from stress. Like that, we need to be aware of that. And so I absolutely love this. And then he gave me another example. There's another person on TikTok, who has a pug, and he uses the pug. He sets the pug up, and if the pug stays up, like on his hind legs, kind of sitting up like a human, it's a bones day. And if the pug falls over, it's a no bones day. And so he explained that, when it's a bones day, you have a lot of energy, you have all the spoons and all the F's, and you get stuff done. And then when it's a no bones day, you need to have some self-care and chill out and take care of yourself. And then he just continued to explain that there's another girl who added on to that, you check in with yourself. How many spoons, how many F's do you have? And then you compare that to Bones, the pug, and that helps you determine, do I need to listen to myself, or, is Bones on track for me today? And so I'm so happy to see that this generation is loving on themselves and paying attention and willing to take that day. In my generation growing up, you had to go to school every single day. You had to go to work every single day, and you don't take breaks, and you never quit. And if you're tired, tough shit, get up, pull your bootstraps up, and get it done anyways, right? And so now finally we're starting to shift into the listening to ourselves and taking care of ourselves. So I will keep this one short. It's super fun. I am going to check on my Bones and my F's and my spoons every day from here on out. So I hope you do as well. And remember that self-care is not always bubble baths and massages, that sometimes it is getting the stuff done, even if you don't have the F's or the spoons. But we need to have a healthy dose of discernment as to what truly needs to be done and where we truly stand, and certainly some self-honesty as well, to make sure that we're not making excuses for ourselves or skirting responsibility. So that is all. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Namaste, my loves.